Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32 says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ has forgiven you." I think it was Corrie ten Boom who said, "Unforgiveness is like you drinking poison, hoping that the other person will die." Our everyday circumstance makes it hard to be kind or compassionate, tender-hearted, and forgiving towards people. On the flip side, it's really easy to be the opposite of this, right? To be rude, to be hateful, to be harsh, and to be bitter. Sometimes it comes a little too easy, and maybe this describes you to the T when you're around certain people. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to be best friends with those people that have offended you or hurt you. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to go back to being a doormat for the same people to abuse you over and over and over again. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to give in and be the bigger person and ignore the faults and lies that were spoken against you or done to you. Forgiveness is letting God deal with the situation and giving it into His hands and asking God for mercy over those that have offended you. This can be an impossible task, and that is why this verse points us to the example for us to follow, as God in Christ forgave you. We can be kind because Jesus has been kind to us. We can be tender-hearted because Jesus has been tender-hearted towards us. We can be forgiving because Jesus has forgiven us. Do not let this day go by without praying for those that have hurt you. Place them in the loving hands of Jesus and let Him deal with them as you cry out to God for mercy over their actions towards you. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ has forgiven you.